Welcome. This video is about the Pawanmuktasana series. Pawan, P-A-W-A-N, meaning wind, Mukta, M-U-K-T-A, meaning releasing, so the wind releasing series, which also is referred to as the joint freeing series. So we'll begin to warm up the body, starting at our feet, working our way to our head, and we'll be in a seated position. So if you have a blanket nearby, I would fold it up just maybe an inch or so to prop your sit bones right up on the edge. You'll feel the bony part that connect to the blanket, have it right on the edge, so then you feel a little bit of a tilt forward in the pelvis as you extend both legs, creating this kind of 90-degree angle with the body here. And just simply beginning at our feet, we'll begin to point the toes and draw them back for 10 times. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So curling the toes and then getting into the ankles, beginning to pump the ankles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then begin making circles with the ankles clockwise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse counterclockwise for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remaining to sit up tall. After some time, you may notice you begin to slouch, reestablish your long spine, and we'll begin drawing the knee in towards your chest. So draw the right knee in on the exhale. Inhale as you support the back of your right leg, extend it long, inhale. So it's going to be an exhale, inhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let that foot come down, and we'll begin with the left leg. On the exhale, draw the left knee in towards your chest. Inhale, send it long for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Letting that leg come down. Next will be what's called stirring the pot. So take the right foot into your left hand, the right hand to support your right knee, and pretending we have this big pot of soup here, we're going to use our foot to stir the pot. So nice big circles here in the clockwise direction for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm reversing this counterclockwise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your leg come down, extend long. It's really nice and lubricating for the hip joint, the top of the femur, massaging inside of our hip socket. We'll take it to the other side, taking the left foot into your right hand, the left hand supporting your left knee, and beginning to stir the pot clockwise for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then reverse counterclockwise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's keep that leg in. If you can, bring it a little bit closer. Left foot to the crease of your right arm, and setting up for rock the baby, your left arm cradles the left knee. So it's nice outer hip opener, sitting up nice and tall. If that's not accessible or seems a little too much today, just stay in that stir the pot position, working on getting the knee a little bit further away to create some space in the hip joint. Otherwise, rocking the baby for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, sit up tall, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So in control, let that leg come down, extend it long. Just take a moment in neutral here, noticing any subtle, maybe not so subtle differences from your left and your right leg. And we'll take it on the other side. So draw that right foot in into the crease of your left arm, wrap around with your right arm to your right knee, and just a gentle rocking back and forth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting that leg come down. Keep it bent, and then draw the left foot in to make a diamond shape or bound angle, a very common pose you'll see in a lot of yoga classes. Really good posture. I've been preparing for my delivery in May, so I've been practicing quite a few of these, actually this entire series, to help with prepare my body. And it's also good for anybody, even if you're not pregnant. So holding it here, press down the outer edges of your feet and just lift out of the waist, creating a lot of space here. And how you change your body and the posture will target different areas. So right now we're really getting into the hips, that little bit of activation of pressing the outer edges of your feet down to help fire on your inner groin, to have your outside muscles relax a little bit more. If you want to get a little more into your low back, begin to hinge from your hip joint, keeping that length in your spine, and lean forward as you exhale. Pause along the way, reassess, grow tall in your spine. Inhale, and then exhale, go in a little bit deeper if the body allows. For about 5 more breaths. After your 5th breath, slowly begin to draw back up to neutral. Extend the legs. So we were just working on the external rotation. So now as your legs are out ahead, keep your heels about hips distance apart, but then drop your toes in towards one another. So you're pigeon-toed. So it's going to be working on that internal rotation instead. So we'll come back to neutral and draw the toes back into center for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then hold it. 3 breaths. Inhale. Let it go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release your legs. And coming into a seated position, I'm going to take a moment to turn to the camera for our side body stretches. So we've worked our way from our toes to our ankles, our knees, and our hips. Going to get a little bit more into the hip with some side body stretches that really help. There's usually a lot of tension in our side body from sitting a lot, right? Especially maybe at the hip bone. You'll feel there's a lot of muscles that attach there. So inhale, take a deep breath in, sit up tall, and then begin to lift your arms up and drop your left arm down, right arm reaches up and over. Exhale. Inhale, come to center, reach up, and then exhale over to the right. So as you lean to your right, really plug your left sit bone down. Inhale, reach up, and exhale to the side. So each side will count as 1. So this is 2, we'll go for 10. Inhale, lifts, and then exhale to the side. 3. Going for a total of 10, and really rooting down as we reach over to the side, getting that nice opening between the rib cage. Good. Finishing up here. And then after your 10 rounds, reach up, get tall, really reach through that right arm. Really reach through the left arm. Get as much space between your vertebrae as possible, creating some space before we twist. So on the inhale, we lift, and then exhale, twist to your right. Take a breath in, and take a breath out. The inhale draws you back to center, lift your arms, get length again, and exhale, twist to your left. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And we'll do that for 10. So inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, twist to the right. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, draws to center. Reach up. Exhale. For 3. And then inhale, draws you to center. Exhale, twist. Stay for a round of breath. Next inhale, come to center, reach up for 4. Exhale. Deep breath in. And out. Come back to center, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Round of breath here. Inhale, come to center, and exhale, twist for 5. Breath here. In and out. Come to center, reach up. Exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist for 6. Round of breath here. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Let it go. Breathe in, come to center. Exhale, twist for 7. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Next, inhale, center. Exhale, twist for 8. Deep breath in. Let it go. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist it out for 9. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Deep breath in. And out. Come to center last time. Inhale, then exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, release, come to center. And exhale last time to the left. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, come to center. Reach up, get so much length. Press down in your lower body. Lift up in your upper body. And exhale, draw your hands to your heart. We'll make our way into tabletop position for some cat-cow. So working on our spine here. Feel free to use your blanket to pat under the knees or take your mat and roll it over. Once you arrive, really spread the hands wide, especially the pointer and the thumb tend to lift up, creating some pressure on the outside of your wrist. So really focus on pressing the earth away from you with some space between your knees, the tops of your feet to the mat, and then bring your awareness right between your shoulder blades and slightly lifting that space. As you draw your lower ribs under, find neutral here. Your neck is just a natural extension of the spine. And then we'll begin our movement. So the belly softens as your heart and your tailbone begin to lift on the inhale. And then exhale, begin to arch your back, tuck the tailbone, tuck your chin. Inhale for 9. Exhale. Inhale for 8. Exhale, round back. Inhale, 7. Exhale. Inhale, 6. Inhale, 5. Inhale. Round back. Inhale. Exhale. Coming into cow. Exhale, round back into cat. One more round. Pause in your cat, press down in your knees, the tops of your feet, the tops of your hands. Really arch your back, exaggerate. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, then find neutral. Release. So take a moment here to shake out the wrists. We'll be coming into our tabletop position again and having one leg extended behind us. And they call it sometimes the one-legged cat pose or balancing table. So come to your table position and we'll start by just focusing on our low back here. Sometimes it begins to dip a little bit, the belly comes down too far. Draw it back and try to flatten the low back so you're lengthening down into your tailbone. Begin to lift your right leg behind you, but notice if it really starts to hike the right hip up, you want to keep your hips still level, pointing down towards your mat. So you can feel free to flex your foot as you draw your toes down, and then squeeze the back of your thigh, your glutes here, to lift that leg just a little bit without compensating by lifting the hip. Now you can stay right here or begin to grab or reach your left hand forward. So pick your variation and we'll hold for 3 breaths. Lower down, and we'll take it to the other side. Left leg extends back. Squeeze the back of your left thigh, engage. An option to add that right arm forward, just keeping your neck a natural extension of the spine for 3 breaths. hips pointing down. After that third breath, lower the left leg and come back into a child's pose. So the knees can go really wide. And reaching the arms to the tops of your mat, sink your heart, sink your head down. Lightly pressing into the heel of your wrist to feel a little bit of lengthening in your low back here in your child's pose. And we're going to begin to make our way just slightly up. Bring the hands out further and begin some hip circles. So begin rounding clockwise, sinking the hips back, making your circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then reverse your circles counterclockwise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for a moment in your child's pose, letting your head come down and release. You can always feel free to bring your arms back. Stacking fists under your third eye can feel really good. Give your shoulders a quick break. And we'll make our way to a kneeling position. So this is a good place if you also have blocks as well to prop up. If you have a bolster, you can use that as well. We'll be sitting in a kneeling position, so come first to the top of your blanket, your prop, taking your thumbs right behind to the meaty part of your calf. You're going to press down and then towards your heel, just to get some of that meat out of the way as you come to sit back. This is not absolutely necessary for the next couple of poses, but it does feel really good to stretch out the quads or just come into a cross-legged position. So trying to get your knees close together and almost a sense of internally rotating the thighs. So now we worked our way up, we warmed up all the way to our spine. So now we're going to begin with our hands coming out, inhale, and then exhale, that's for 1. Inhale, exhale for 2, getting into our wrist joint. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next will be wrist circles, so take your thumbs into your palm, close your 4 fingers, and just begin making circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse those circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Next, this one is a little less typical of a movement that we'll do, but nevertheless important. So the palms are facing up, and you're just gonna bring your arms, or excuse me, just right at your wrist joint, draw your hands out to the side. So keep your arms where they are, and then draw to center, and then draw your fingertips in towards the center here. So that'll be for 1, out to the side, center, in for 2. And these might be very, very small movements right now because not every day we're doing these. For 3, very slow and mindful through this. For 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, shake it out. Then we'll get into our elbow joint. So with the arms lifted, you're at a 90 degree with your forearm to your torso. We'll inhale, extend the arms out. Exhale, like we're fanning ourselves. Inhale, exhale for 9. Inhale, exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Next are shoulder circles. So we'll actually lift the arms again here, so you're creating that 90-degree angle. Fingertips to your shoulders and begin shrugging them up, back, and down. Exhale for 10, 9. Really focus on opening up the chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we'll reverse these circles. So take the elbows, draw them back and up, forward and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, and these can be small, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're making our way there. Now getting a little bit more into our shoulder joint. It's with the arms extended. Inhale as you lift the arms. Exhale, let them float down by your side. So inhale, lift up for 9. Exhale. Lift up, inhale, 8. Exhale. Good. Inhale, 7. Really good to do first thing in the morning. 6. Just to get everything moving. 5, gentle way to pump the lymphatic system. 4, so good for our immune system. Our heart as well. 3, 2, and 1. And it's great. You can do it, sitting up at the edge of your bed, the edge of your couch. It doesn't have to necessarily be in this posture. So after 10 of those, we're going to get into our neck. So always listen to how it's feeling right in this moment. Our necks can get pretty tense. They're pretty tender areas. So please listen to your body first and my voice second. And fingertips lightly onto your mat. We're just going to take a look over to our left. Focus on that right shoulder, drawing back. And then inhale back to center. And exhale as you look over your right shoulder. Draw the left shoulder blade back. And side to side is 1 round. So do a total of 10. Come to center. Exhale, look to your left. For 9. Come to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, look to the left. For 8. Come to center. Look over to the right, exhale. Very small movements can be very beneficial here. Come to center, exhale, look to your left for 7. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Come back to center. Exhale, look to the left for 5. Doing the last 4 rounds in your own time. And side to side is 1 round. And should be about on the last one here, meeting with your head in neutral. So we're looking side to side. Now taking a moment to draw your chin down to your chest, lengthening the back of your neck as you exhale, and then slowly draw to center, and then just a little bit lifting the chin in your nose. It doesn't have to be a big movement here. Inhale for 10, and then come to center. Exhale, bring the chin down. Slowly drawing that line with your nose up to the middle, and then to the top for 9. Going in your own time here. Starting on our 8 more rounds. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Good. Last one. And that completes the Pawanmuktasana series, the series also known as the joint frame series. So we worked from our toes all the way up to our head. And a lot of times I like to end the practice just getting a little bit more into my neck and the trapezius muscle here, and it'll attach from the back of your head, come through here, and over to your scapula. So if it feels okay and there's no pain, give it a try. If there's some pain here, just simply going with your ear to your shoulder begins to get that stretch. But if you want a little bit more, so we'll bring our right ear to right shoulder and left arm to your left shoulder. Take your hand, your free hand here, just gently to the outside of your head as you begin to draw the shoulder away from your ear, opening up that space from your ear to your shoulder for 3 breaths. You can even begin to tuck the chin a little bit more, taking whatever feels good and leaving what doesn't here. After your third breath, in those slow pieces and segments, begin to release the hand on your head, draw to center, and release your hand to your shoulder. So take it on the other side. So left ear to left shoulder. You'd like to take that left hand to the outside of your head, just gently resting, not a lot of pressure. Taking the opposite hand to your shoulder, and then begin to, almost like you can peel the shoulder blade down away from your ears, creating more space. And if you would like, begin to tuck the chin for 3 breaths. And as slow and controlled as we came in, we want to come out, release your hand from your head, come back to center, and release both arms down. This concludes our video on the Pawanmuktasana series, and it's a good one to practice any time of day, especially first thing in the morning or unwinding from the day. Until next time, namaste.